This presentation reveals some of the reasoned evidence and logic foundational to the biblical belief that God created mankind and the universe with purpose and design. In doing so, God offered us a path to an eternal relationship with Him through Jesus Christ in the wake of mankind's propensity for sin. Have you ever wondered, does God really exist? Is the Bible really God's word? Is Jesus Christ who He claims to be? Could the earth be only thousands of years old? How did life begin? Did we evolve from apes? Are miracles really possible? How scientific is our faith? Does a worldwide flood make sense? Let's explore some of these questions. Let's start at the beginning. Does God really exist? Have you ever wondered? How could everything that surrounds us originate from nothing? Logic tells us that nothing plus time equals nothing. End of story. It is logical to conclude that nothing plus God equals everything. If there is no purpose to anything, why is there anything at all? The answer to that question is, that there is purpose. In the beginning, our God created mankind and everything in the universe, with purpose. We need to ask ourselves, where did original matter, energy, and molecular structure come from, if not from God? This is not a simple question to be passed over. There is no other known scientific explanation, except for God. Have you ever wondered? Why do all intermolecular forces demonstrate unique design and structure? Have you ever wondered? There are billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars and planets. Every one discovered to date is unique. Many centuries before the invention of the telescope, the Bible stated in 1 Corinthians 15:41, "There is one glory of the sun, another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, for one star differs from another star in glory." Paul could not have known this without the divine inspiration of God. Have you ever wondered how we know each celestial body discovered to date is unique? The electromagnetic spectrum consists of gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet radiation, infrared, microwaves, radio waves. The study of how light interacts with matter is called spectroscopy. In astronomy, this branch of science studies the internal structure of matter. Taking the light a material absorbs, emits or reflects, and break it down into its parts using a spectrometer, we end up with a spectrum as unique as our fingerprints. This means we can measure the composition of distant exoplanets, comets, stars or nebula in deep space. We can do this because our universe was created orderly, and obeys natural laws. God's creation is designed for us to discover, study and appreciate, for His glory. Have you ever wondered? What would the source of a Big Bang explosion be, and does it make sense in the light of empirical observation? A Big Bang explosion would create random chaos. Yet what we see is a diversity of unique elements. Evolution theory suggests that, at first there was nothing. Nothing turned into something. Something condensed into almost nothing, against all known laws of physics, then exploded. Over time, and without direction, everything we see around us evolved. Have you ever wondered? How could a Big Bang explosion leave anything but random commonality in the universe? What we observe in our universe is order and laws. Observing our own solar system reveals that our solar system varies in composition, color, solid, gas, rings, no rings, tilt, no tilt, and the rotations are not always in the same direction. Have you ever wondered what sustains the laws which keep our universe together? In fact, why do laws like gravity and magnetic fields exist at all? Observing the diversity and beauty of our universe, it should be clear that our universe didn't originate from a Big Bang. God created everything. Have you ever wondered, why is our universe finely tuned beyond all mathematical probability? Why is Earth so finely tuned to sustain life here on Earth? Why is Earth uniquely and precisely positioned in our Milky Way galaxy to allow us to observe the universe? The fine-tuning constants alone point clearly to God. Have you ever wondered, why would secular beliefs about long ages trump the actual facts? The nebula theory, proposed by French atheist Pierre de Laplace in the early 1800s, claimed the entire solar system was created 4.5 billion years ago, from a dust cloud circling in space and interacting with gravitational forces. This is the popular evolutionary belief today. Scottish physicist and mathematician James Maxwell proved the nebula theory invalid, as the sun's rotation was too slow, and the theory violated the laws of physics. Maxwell's mathematical proof has never been refuted, yet the nebula theory is still taught in our education system as a fact. When God is ignored as a possible cause, many people will ignore the clear evidence right before them. When only one side of the origins issue is taught, it is no longer education, but rather indoctrination. Everyday miracles. In this section we'll explore just a few everyday miracles to demonstrate that the miracles in the Bible are not difficult in the light of our Creator God. Have you ever wondered, how can a caterpillar dissolve everything but its beating heart, then transform into a butterfly or moth in 8 to 14 days, not millions of years, without God? 3 weeks after birth, a 2 inches long caterpillar, with yellow, white and black stripes, spins a pad, and hangs motionless for a half day. Then it jerks convulsively, shedding its outer skin, head, and 16 legs, and transforms into a jade green pupa or chrysalis, with gold spots. All its interior parts dissolve into a amorphous green liquid, except for its tiny red heart. In 8 to 14 days its outer shell opens and a beautiful butterfly unfolds. The butterfly has 6 legs, 4 beautiful orange wings with black borders, a 4 inches wingspan and compound eyes with 6,000 lenses. Clearly God doesn't need millions of years. Evolutionists only believe they need millions of years to justify evolution over time, but in truth, no amount of time justifies evolution as they describe it. Have you ever wondered, why do some so easily shun the miracles of the Bible and miss the day-to-day miracles right before their eyes? To name just a few. 1. The miracle of the monarch butterfly. 2. The miracle of birth. 3. The reproduction of seeds. 4. Irreducible complexity. 5. The fine-tuning of the universe relative to the laws of probability. 6. The DNA-RNA protein model. Now let's look at science in the light of creation. Have you ever wondered, why do people worship science itself, and not the creator of science, since scientists only discover and manipulate what already exists? Christopher Columbus didn't create the New World, he found it as it already existed. Like Columbus, scientists explore a universe they didn't create. They are limited to exploring and acting upon what already exists. As smart as many scientists are, they are not the creator, they are the created. Have you ever wondered why are computers used to map and understand the human genome, which we didn't create, yet at the same time, evolutionists deny the intelligence it took to create the genome in the first place? We know that it takes intelligence to write the codes for computer software, yet many simply choose not to recognize the intelligence it took to write the codes for life into every living cell, so a body plan can be created with precision, and without any help from us. After spending decades and billions of dollars searching for extraterrestrial life, we have not had any serious indication life exists anywhere else in the universe. Why do almost 80% of the people believe it still may be out there? If those who doubt God seek for Him with that same intensity, we could change the world. Have you ever wondered, Hubble's telescope reveals that all galaxies are moving away from us, and the further the galaxies are away from us, the faster the galaxies are moving. This would seem to affirm our solar system is at or near the center of the universe. Scientists recently discovered that the furthest galaxies in the universe are moving away from us faster than the speed of light. Throughout history, science has changed its position on things as it obtains new knowledge. Knowledge is not the same as wisdom or truth. Have you ever wondered why, when the evolutionary evidence fails to make sense in our own universe, do evolutionists think it makes sense to argue for other parallel universes, instead of thinking perhaps their theory has flaws that need to be addressed? Malcolm Muggeridge, British philosopher, asserts, "I myself am convinced that the theory of evolution, especially the extent to which it has been applied, will be one of the great jokes in the history books of the future."